spoilers for this horrendous movie. Hello, welcome to Just My Thoughts. I'm your host, Khaleel Ward. On this episode, I'll be talking about the Netflix movie Rebel Moon, Part 1, A Child of Fire. It's a Zack Snyder movie. It's 2 hours and 15 minutes. And before I get into the review, I hear people telling me, "Oh, it's part of a story that you don't understand, and it's a cliffhanger because it's only part 1 of the story." I know it's part 1. It says it in the title that it's part 1, but this story has nothing. We follow this woman named Kora. She was a soldier for Mother World, and basically she's Gamora from Guardians of the Galaxy. Her planet was taken over, and this guy was going to take her. She's trying to kill him, but it doesn't work. So he adopts her and raises her, puts her in the military, and she goes all over the place, conquering worlds and doing really good for herself, until one day she doesn't want to do it anymore and she leaves. She ends up in this small village, just chilling with these farmers, trying to stay off the radar. The movie opens up in this small village. They are a bunch of farmers. They don't do anything special. They mind their business and just farm. So Space Hitler shows up. He's like the main antagonist in this movie, in this part 1. And he's basically demanding food from them. Somebody gets killed, and then that's at this point where Kora finally steps up to fight back and save someone. And then she's like, "I need to go. I need to get a team together to figure out how to combat Mother World." The first 40 minutes of this movie, of this Star Wars compared movie, it's in this small village with no exploration, no understanding anything that's happening in this vast universe. We spend 40 minutes in this village for them to watch somebody die, and then for her to step up and show you that she can fight. And not to mention, it's Zack Snyder, so you know what we get? Slow motion. Lots of slow motion. The fight scenes would look way better without the slow motion. If this was rated R, the fight scenes will look better. But it's a PG-13 movie with so much slow motion. It's ridiculous. You can't even enjoy and appreciate the fight sequences because everything is just... Anyway, after 40 minutes, she takes one of the farmers with her, and she's off looking for someone. And that is the exploration we get in this movie. She goes to one planet here, meet somebody, go to another planet, meet somebody. They're putting a team together. We've seen this type of movie before where a team gets put together. However, in those movies, people have purpose. It's like, "Oh, we need a tracker. Let's go get this person. Oh, we need a demolition expert. Let's go get this person. Oh, we need somebody." They have skills and tasks, and we see them using that type of ability. In this movie, the whole movie, it's them putting this team together. That's what the whole movie is. This is the part 1. Oh my God, it's setting up something incredible. They put the team together. Like I said, spoilers. So after they gather all the people and they're talking about making this attack on Mother World, they are betrayed and they get ambushed. So not only do we not see this team try to complete a mission first, and maybe it's some hiccups, and they got things they can work out and become a team. They get ambushed. They fight back. Well, they get ambushed, and the villain has to make his speeches and stuff like that. And then they fight back. The fight scenes again. Slow. Everything is slow motion. She beats Space Hitler, and then Space Hitler is not really dead because he's not the main villain. The main villain is like her dad or whatever. And we get like a vision. He goes and sees the guy. He's like, "Yeah, I found her. I can bring her back." And then the king is like, "Make sure you bring her to me alive," or whatever. And then the people go back to the village. And that's part 1 of this movie. 2 hours. That's what this movie is. That people are saying, "I don't understand," or "I don't get the significance of it," and the vast universe and the things they can explore. They don't explore anything. We meet a bunch of bland characters we don't care about, and then they fight in slow motion some other characters we don't care about, and then they go back home to the village that we spent 40 minutes in. This movie is it's trash. Zack Snyder needs to, I don't know, he needs to go back to the drawing board with some of these stories, because I can understand, yeah, it's gonna be, oh, it's compared to Star Wars. This is nothing compared to Star Wars. It just takes it's in space. That's it. That's the comparison to Star Wars. It's in space. None of the characters matter. None of these people matter. It's not important. They get together. They don't really care about each other. We don't learn about anybody. We see a couple of flashbacks. Everybody is bland and dry. And then the action is in slow motion. So we don't even get to appreciate that. Dave Chappelle said everything is better in slow motion, and Zack Snyder is trying to prove him wrong. That's what's happening. Should you watch it? Yes, please watch it. Just watch it and let me know what you thought about it, because for a part 1, to set up something in part 2, something has to happen interesting in part 1. Like, Infinity War is incredible, but it sets up Endgame, because, you know, things happen in that movie. And this, nothing happens. Nothing happens. But those are just my thoughts. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening.